Hey guys, I just wanted to take a few minutes and show you a few quick tips on how to use D2L effectively as we go throughout the course. The first thing that you guys will see when you log in is the course homepage. So that's right here when you go to course home. And the first thing you guys should do is take a look at the news area to see if there are any new announcements. As you guys can see here, we have an announcement about writing the perfect composition. As we scroll down, you guys can see that there are some video announcements that I've posted from earlier in the week. Things about deadlines, quick welcome message, and then at the very bottom, the very first welcome message from earlier on in the week. So if we go back up to the top here, the other thing that you guys will notice on this page is the upcoming events. This is something that you guys will use to kind of stay on track with activities and deadlines as they come up. Basically our course calendar. Okay, so you guys will want to check that as you log in as well. Over in the content area, which is the next thing this one will want to do when you log in, you'll see that we've got some general information at the top. By this point, you guys should have already read through all of the course information, including about this course, basic elements, read up on the syllabus, taken the syllabus quiz, gathered all of your materials for the class, read up on the honor code, taken the honor code declaration, completed that, etc. And then the next thing that we have here is lesson 10, which is the lesson that we're studying this week. And actually, navigating this part is extremely easy. There's really only one button that you need, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. If you click here on the very first topic under lesson 10, which is Saludos y Objetivos, this is your introduction to each lesson. Okay, so let's see if we can put Saludos y Objetivos aquí. Okay. This is the information for lesson 10. We've got some general introductory information about comunicación, estructuras, right? The grammar structures we'll be studying, cultura, our cultural information, and then panorama hispánico, the part of the Spanish-speaking world that we'll be focusing on in this lesson. Now, this area of the course, the content area, and specifically the lessons, they work very similarly to your textbook in that what you guys can do is just use this arrow up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. This guy is your friend, okay? La flecha es tu amigo, es tu mejor amigo en este curso, okay? So what you guys can do is just click on this right arrow, and that will take you from the very first part of lesson 10, all the way to the end of lesson 10, okay? So to the exam, to the evaluación de la lección 10. So the very first thing we get after our introduction is a video clip with some native speakers. Right now we're in Venezuela, y Marisol y Silvia están buscando un apartamento. So if you pull up this video clip, I don't think it's going to display very well in this demo here, but it should display well for you at home. Okay, you should be able to hear the video here.
Se queja de todo. Y Cristina son tres chicas de Mérida, Venezuela, que vinieron a Caracas el mes pasado para asistir a la universidad. Silvia y Marisol son primas, pero ellas conocieron a Cristina cuando estaban en la escuela.
Okay, so you guys get the idea there. We've got a video with some native speakers. Right after your video, you've got another chance to listen to that conversation, and it's a little bit slower pace, and it's audio only, so you can click on your audio. That'll pull up the conversation. Another thing that might be helpful is you guys can actually follow along in your text, and the page number is given here on this next page. After you're done with that, there is a quick activity, ¿Quién lo dice?, in which you'll be asked to identify the people who said certain things in the conversation. Okay, and these activities are going to be due on Wednesdays, kind of just as you're getting used to the very first part of each lesson. Okay, as we move forward, you have vocabulary, and if you click on those vocabulary links, you'll actually be able to hear the words as they're said by a native speaker. A good way to do this, a good way to work on vocabulary in general, other than listening to it and then repeating it back after the native speaker, you guys can play and pause these audio files. You can backtrack and listen to them again until you have a good feel for how the word is pronounced. Flashcards can be very useful, and then there's another online resource called WordChamp that's actually a really cool web page, and you guys can take advantage of that as well. I'll send you some more information about that. So as we page through, we've got more vocab, a little bit more vocab there, and then some vocabulary practice, okay, in the textbook with an answer key so you guys can check your work. Then we're linked out to Kia. Okay, so this is an official homework assignment, and you guys are required to take care of this. This is some good additional practice with that vocabulary that we've just learned. Okay. And then, after you've worked on your vocabulary for a while, there's a vocabulary quiz, Prueba de Vocabulario Lección 10, and this will link you directly to that quiz. Okay. As we page through, you guys will see we have things like pronunciation, some activities in Kia for pronunciation, our Panorama Hispánico video, right? So you can watch your video, and then there's a quick quiz after that to test your comprehension over that. And then we get into some of our grammatical structures, okay, which will include a video of an instructor in the classroom. In this case, it's me talking about the imperfect, okay, and the instructor will go over some of the basic concepts, right, surrounding that grammatical structure, and then give some examples in context in Spanish. Okay. Then after that, to kind of cement this in your mind, we've got some text information about each grammar point. And as you move forward, there will be some practice activities in the text, as well as some activities in Kia that you'll be linked out to. Okay. More videos, a couple more grammar points as we scroll through. You guys will kind of start to see the pattern. Okay. Another video with a different instructor. Okay. And as we scroll through, you guys will see those Kia assignments are assigned throughout, okay? We've got a quick exercise here, al escuchar, okay? So there's an audio link where you'll need to listen to a conversation, or in this case, we've got some sentences with no punctuation and no spaces, okay? So you guys will listen to the audio link, and then you'll have to find the places where those breaks are in the words, okay? Kind of listen for the breaks and the linking that the native speakers are making as they're speaking. So you would click on your audio link, that'll pull up, and you'll be able to hear it.
El apartamento que vimos en este edificio no tiene calefacción.
Okay, I'm going to pause that, all right? And then we can hear, el apartamento que vimos en este edificio no tiene calefacción, okay? So we're going to take that, find the breaks, and then after you're done with this activity, there's a short quiz, a quick quiz at the end, just to kind of check your comprehension and make sure that you got everything on that. And as you move forward, we've got some activities with conversation, al conversar, paraphrasing practice. Again, you've got an audio link, and then a quick quiz afterwards. Okay. We're going to keep on paging through. We've got listening comprehension exercises in Kia, and then some information about your mensajes orales, your voice posts, some general information and instructions there. Your actual topic, okay, this is what you'll use to do the assignment for your voice post, okay? Some reading activities, all right? Then your first composition, information about that. And then the very last thing that you guys will see in each lesson will be a study guide for either the lesson evaluation or the lesson exam, okay? We'll have an evaluation with each lesson, and then every 3 lessons we'll actually have an exam that's cumulative for those 3 lessons, okay? So your study guide's right here, you can link out to that, and then we've got a link to the actual evaluación de la lección 10, which is our kind of our short exam for this lesson, okay? And that's it. We've gone through the entire lesson. You guys can see it's all in the content area. What you'll want to avoid doing is going straight to quizzes, for example, okay? So you can see all of our quizzes that are available. But, for example, if you tried to take that al escuchar quick quiz without listening to that audio link first, it's not going to work out well for you. Just like if you try to take the vocabulary lesson or the vocabulary quiz without working through those areas of the lesson, could be problematic. So the best way to access the course is actually through this content area, okay? The one exception to that is if you're going through the content area and you see that you've got a composition or a voice post or something that you're going to have to post to that discussions area, you can actually go to discussions area if you want to. Okay. And then the other area that'll be useful will be the grades area, so that you can go and check your grades and see how you're progressing through the course. Bueno, eso es todo. Si tienen preguntas, mándenme un correo electrónico y espero que todos estén bien. Si tienen preguntas sobre el curso, nada más avísenme. Y eso es todo. Buena suerte y hasta luego. Chao.